How can we solve a division question if we don't know the dividend or the divisor? Justin Z sent me this question and asked if I could solve it. Let's take a look. So we're given this long division problem, and all we know is that the quotient is going to start with 8 and that it's going to go in evenly, that the remainder is going to be 0. So where do we even start? I'm about to show you the answer, so if you want to try it yourself, pause it right now. Otherwise, I'm going to spoil it. All right, so the first thing we notice is that 8 times this 2-digit divisor has to be a 2-digit number. That means the divisor has to start with 1. And it can be 10, 11, or 12, because once you get to 13, 8 times 13 is 104, and that's a 3-digit number. But next I notice that the second number of the quotient, when I multiply it by that divisor, has to be a 3-digit number. That means that second number in the quotient has to be 9. And 9 times 10 and 9 times 11 are only 2-digit numbers. That means the divisor has to be 12. Well, then we get 8 times 12 is 96, and 9 times 12 is 108. And since the next row also has a 3-digit number, we know there's going to be another 9 in the quotient, and that last digit in the quotient has to also be 9, because 9 times 12 is again 108. Since we know this division gives 0 a remainder, that means we know the last digit of the dividend is going to be 8. We also know the first digit of the dividend has to be 1, because if it's anything higher, when you subtract 96, you're not going to get a 2-digit number. So we still have one number missing in the quotient. How can we figure out what that is? Well, if you look right here, you see that you have a 3-digit number minus a 2-digit number is going to have to equal 10. Well, 7 times 12 is only 84, and you can't have a 3-digit number minus 84 equaling 10, which means that that missing digit has to be 8. And now we can just work backwards, because if we know this number is 96, then you have to have 106 minus 96 to give you 10. That 6 goes up into the dividend, and we keep working backwards. 118 minus 108 is going to give me 10, so that next digit is 8. Since this difference is 11 this time, we need it to be 119 minus 108 to give us 11, so that digit up there is 9. And finally, we need a number that when I subtract 96 gives me 11. That number is 107. So that's the answer, and it was pretty fun because at first glance this question seems impossible. There's so many blanks and so little information. How could we possibly do it? But when you start working your way through it, you end up getting an answer. I found out later that this question came from @TestAndTutor, and they have a lot of fun math problems and test strategies that can help you. So I suggest giving them a follow. Thanks for the question, Justin.